All right, guys, excited to bring you guys Turner Talk number 37. This one is getting recruited to college. So, it's a lot of people's goal to continue to wrestle at the next level after high school, which is awesome. But a lot of people don't really know the process of getting recruited. And so I'm just going to give some quick practical tips on helping to get recruited for college. So the first one is you have to, just like any goal, you need to define your goal. And a good way to do that is to figure out your top 10 list of schools that you want to go to, like schools that match the major that you want, education wise, and also obviously, the program that you want wrestling wise, coaches and athletes. And, you look at the kids that are coming through there, their style, how they wrestle, you look at the coaches and everything like that. So create your top 10 list of coaches and programs. The next step is to create yourself a recruiting video, and you can enlist people to help you create recruiting videos. I know for my seniors, the last few years, I had a guy that would come in. His name was Juan. He would come in and he would do videos of their matches and their practices and kind of put together a highlight tape, which is really cool. If you don't have the means to do that, though, you could at least get 3 matches that you want to send to every college coach. And that's going to be one of your best matches, one of your worst matches, and then just like one of your most recent matches. And so you send them your best match so they really know how you look when you're wrestling, but also you send them your worst match. So it kind of shows them the things that you need to work on and maybe how up and down you can go. It's also you're being really honest with your coaches there, and I think they'll appreciate that. And then you show them your most recent match just to kind of make sure they're updated on how you're doing in your progress. Okay, so get those matches prepared to send out to coaches easily so they can, easily digest those. If you send them about 30 matches, they're not going to probably watch any of them. So you want to make sure that you send them only a few matches that really represent your style and how you wrestle and what you're going to be bringing to that program. And not just your best matches, like I said, also maybe one of your worst matches so that they can see, where you can kind of bounce the variance that you have. So earlier I talked about developing that top 10 list. Well, once you get that top 10 list, you want to make sure to go to that school's website. And typically schools have what's called a recruiting questionnaire, and you fill that out. You fill that out and you get in touch with those coaches and give them what they need to get you started in the recruiting process. There's a lot of wrestlers out there. There's a lot of people that are vying for those positions. So you don't want to just sit around and wait and hope and dream that you're going to get recruited. You got to actually put in the footwork, and that's going to get you noticed more, and that's going to get you on more people's radar. And heck, even if that coach might not want you for that program, maybe they're talking to their buddy from another program that says, hey, this kid, we just don't have room for him scholarship wise, but this kid's pretty tough and they might be a good fit your program. You might want to holler at them, So just getting yourself in people's radar. So definitely go and fill out those recruiting questionnaires. And the last thing that you can do, which is one of the most important things you can do to get on college coaches' radar, is go to big tournaments. Go to big tournaments. Go to Fargo. Go to Super 32. Go to preseason nationals, postseason nationals. Whatever you can to get yourself out there and really get college coach attention. A lot of kids kind of get confused by this. I was actually talking to my buddy Albert the other day. Albert White, he coaches at Little Rock, and he was telling me that, you don't even have to really win these tournaments, Super 32 and stuff like that. But when you're going to these tournaments, you're inevitably going to be wrestling some of the top tier kids that other programs are looking at. So when they're looking at those kids, all of a sudden you're a no name, but you wrestled this kid a 1-0 match or a 2-1 match. You wrestle really, really tough. They might be like, whoa, 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 we're recruiting this kid, but who's this other kid? So that's going to help you to get out there. So make sure you're going to those tournaments and don't just wait around until maybe you think you can finally win it. No, go get that experience. It's going to help you become a better wrestler, but it's definitely going to get you on coaches' radars. Getting recruited is a process, so you got to work it. Once again, fill out your top 10 list. Make sure you're filling out those recruiting questionnaires, sending them your matches, your best, worst, and last matches, and then also make sure you're always going to big tournaments to challenge yourself, but also to get on those coaches' radars. Turner Talk number 37, getting recruited to college. Big shout out to M-Stamp Media for helping us put these on, and hope you're enjoying. Thanks.